one thing we gotta remember, right? Gotta get that. Is that our past is our present and our present is our future. They don't look for us to succeed, man. What we do now can affect us. They look for us to fail from now. We gotta do better though. Let's start with the examination of our education.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode for the culture. We live here. Today's episode, man. We got special host with us, Miss Melanie Love.
Hi, y'all.
Alright. We got my ace boom coon, Carlos Watson. Called him by his government. That way, y'all know exactly who it is. A lot of people know him as Los. You know what I mean? Loco, whatever you want to call it. But you know, today our episode is gonna be on disciplining ourselves. You know what I mean? Just pretty much, man. This what we trying to do is educate our community. But it's all good. We figure it out. So Los, man, look. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, what they wouldn't know, what they don't know, anything that you could tell them.
I don't even know where to start at.
Shit, man. You know, one thing I do know is you the play the board and bread, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
You know what I mean? Meadows all day, right?
Some bullshit.
You know, one thing I say, and this is what I said from the jump, and that's probably why you don't know where to start at. It's like the way you move in silence. So that's probably, you know what I mean. The thing with you is you already like, man, look, I ain't, you know. That's another reason why we didn't post this one as promoted as such. It's more or less, you know, real G's move in silence. I always said that. One thing about it, you ain't gonna never see him on that Facebook. And I ain't gotta just say that because I know that. I know him. I know he ain't down to put his business out there or even care about other people's business because of his lifestyle, what he got going on. So that's another reason why we didn't post it out there for everybody to see or everybody to look at. So again, you know, tell the people, you know, as far as Meadows,
man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, a product of the Meadows. You know what I'm saying? And not even making the Meadows to be out, to be more than what it is, because it ain't that much.
Hey, can we get that out? Talk to my father, he'll get it out.
You know what I'm saying? Not even making the Meadows to be more than what it is, but at the same time, if you raised in that community and you can easily get caught up into the shit that go on around there every day, you feel me? And that's what I was brought up in since I was a little kid. So from the juvenile system, the prison to the streets, that's all I know for real. Is the Meadows, you know what I'm saying? And the Meadows is like every hood for real. Some hoods a little more extreme, you know what I'm saying? But the Meadows definitely, that's the hood. A lot of fake motherfuckers, a lot of fake shit, but it's there, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of that. That's what grown me to be who I am, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, so now, how has that affected you? Has that affected you in good way, bad way, positive, negative? How do you feel that it's affected you?
Some good, some negative, right? You know what I'm saying? Because for real, dog, I say the system made me, not the Meadows. You know what I'm saying? The Meadows sent me to the system, but the system made me for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get all my knowledge from the way I move. That shit come from being institutionalized, being an institution after institution. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm moving right. I'm out the way. I'm all the way out the way. I'm trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
So now, do you still rep that Meadows as hard as you repped it when you was a young?
It's not even about the Meadows. It's bigger than the Meadows. I can go anywhere because I was in tune with the Meadows, like, you know what I'm saying? So now I can go anywhere in the DAP. I can be in Southeast Baltimore, anywhere. I know what's going on. I know the culture. You feel me? So I still rep the Meadows, but that ain't my, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my logo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now when you was younger, you rep the Meadows, right?
Yeah.
So when I say rep the Meadows, if I was to say fuck the Meadows 10 years ago, how would you?
Yeah, probably most likely, yeah. Cause I carried the Meadows on my back one point in time. You feel me? Like I was territorial about the Meadows. I don't feel that way no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I got good reasons to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you had reasons to feel like that then?
Nah. Ignorance.
So that's called growth.
You know, bullshit.
Right. Hold on one second.
Do you feel like when you was in the Meadows that they everybody respected you? Was it?
I ain't even gonna say that. I think I was young. They respected me because I was young and seen me. You know what I'm saying? Basically, wide open for real. You know what I mean? But
You
I
think
ain't
it was
gonna say,
more of intimidation versus respect?
I don't know. I like to say respect because I always carry myself like a gentleman. I always had manners.
I just feel like they was intimidated by you.
Probably so. Motherfuckers
like
was intimidated because they didn't know me. But if they knew me, they respected me. But if you didn't know me, man, you probably was intimidated because some shit you heard. But if you knew me, then you know, I can respect this nigga because he's staying on this who he is. But if you know me, don't a lot of people know me because I ain't no friendly nigga, man. Like
you're not friendly. When they walk up on you, your face is used to be tied up. So how can somebody approach you? But how can somebody approach him and his face is tied up, and then they already know, okay.
But is that a way that you want?
Not even this. This nigga is hanging with him and such, and that's such and such son. I ain't even gonna go there. And it's not even about whose son he is. They respected his father, and then he gained his own respect and his own name.
So they
feared him more. I feel like they feared him more because not just his father, but then he made it known. I'm not my father. I am who I am. He let that be known. I'm who I am. So they feared him. I feel like they feared him even more. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Now, so as going towards your father, do you think that pushed more people to respect you because of your father's name?
Probably so. I don't know. Me and my father got two different calibers. My father flamboyant. I don't like that shit. I be laid back. Motherfuckers, people fear me because they don't understand me. They can't get close to me. So when they see me as inconspicuous.
Right.
Really, you know what I'm saying? So, and I keep it that way because I'm always fidgety. I be trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't let nobody get too close to me. So that's when people come through. You really can't size me up and see who I am for real. Cause I'm always in the cut. Like I be trying to stay in my own lane for real. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though, when niggas put their self on front center, they show you who they is and who they portraying to be may not be always who they is.
Right.
I'm sincere about mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't be trying to put myself on a front center right now. You know what I'm saying? So like even right now, dog, I think that's what keep me out of trouble. Even in prison and on the streets, I carry myself like a gentleman. Got real good manners, you feel me? So, but when I got a problem or when it's concerning my family, I address it. You feel me? So I don't see why niggas would fear me. I think niggas fear me a little bit probably because I'm alert. And niggas sense that.
Right.
You feel me? Like
right.
So anytime if some sideways shit happen, I catch it, you feel me? I try to stay away from it though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, so as far as respect, like, I mean, cause I respect you regardless, you know, because I see how you carry yourself. And one thing about me is I respect a man until he showed me that he's not supposed to be respected. But I look at it like the Meadows. It's a lot of sucker niggas around the Meadows.
True, no bullshit.
So when I look at the Meadows and I look at 90% of the niggas out here is sucker niggas. Alright, so when you got 1,000 niggas, that means 900 of them is sucker niggas. Alright, so if you got a neighborhood of 10 niggas, it's probably one real motherfucker around it. It won't, you know what I mean? Might be 10, but on numbers, it might be one real nigga. So when you got a neighborhood such as the Meadows, when you got 500 niggas floating around, and to me, that means you got 450 sucker niggas.
What's your definition of real? When you said, cause you said
when I look at real, I say like as somebody that's taking care of their own. They not living off of somebody else. They not trying to you know, they not proposed to be what somebody else want them to be. They being exactly who they are. I know some real men that ain't never toted a gun, ain't never shot dice, ain't never smoked no weed. I know some sucker niggas that done pulled the trigger. Mm-hmm. So just because you carry yourself in such a way, your character makes you real to me, not just, the things that you do, because I look at it like certain situations will because in mentality, people look, oh man, that's a real nigga because he out there and don't nobody fuck with him. Well, who is the niggas that he's around? Because he might be around a bunch of sucker niggas. So if you around a bunch of sucker niggas and you getting saying, oh well, I'm respected around the Meadows, and
you around a bunch of sucker ass niggas,
and you around a bunch of sucker
that don't mean shit. Like I look at real, like, and we talked about this shit today. I called you, you know what I'm saying? We always talk about real shit. And he said you got niggas that Buck told me, he said, man, you got niggas that don't give a fuck, and you got niggas that give a fuck.
Right.
A nigga that don't give a fuck is more dangerous than a nigga that give a fuck. That's real shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got niggas that, you got some niggas that don't give a fuck. They not even logical.
Right, right.
So how can you be real, nigga, if you not even logical? You know what I'm saying? Like you saying you real, but when you look at your concepts and your views, nigga, you not even logical.
Right, right.
So you got two different ways of being real. A nigga can be real at the same time he being real, he being himself.
Yeah.
And that could be being a wild nigga.
Yeah.
But he real at being he himself. He a wild nigga.
Right.
He real with that.
He himself. He ain't a wild nigga because other niggas want him to be a wild.
Then
nigga.
you got a real nigga that's logical, meaning he gonna look at shit. He gonna weigh his options. He gonna look at shit from a conscious perspective. You feel me? He logical.
Right.
So I think that's more. You gotta be logical to be real.
Yeah.
You can't just not give a fuck and just be yourself. Cause you could be a wild nigga and not give a fuck and be yourself, and now you want some. You gotta be logical to be real. You know
Are you
what I'm saying?
describing yourself now?
I'm logical.
So back
So
then,
I weigh concepts now. I always been logical. I always been calculated. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't say we've been around each other all our life. We was raised around the Meadows, me and you.
right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, how many interactions? You can't really say you know me, but we've been around each other.
Right.
We family.
Yeah.
You feel me? But we ain't interact closely with each other, so you can't really say you know me.
Right.
And that's what most motherfuckers around it. Because if I ain't deal with them like that, I don't put I know Los. Yeah, you know of Los. You seen Los. You don't know Los. Because Los be in the cut. Only a few niggas know Los. You know what I'm saying? The system know Los. They got me in black and white. So when they look at me, they say, man, okay, Shawn is statistic. We can bet on him that he gonna come back. Because, man, since he been 9 years old, he been juvenile, this. My actions speak louder than my words. I be like, I don't be trying to be in the midst of the crowds and shit. That's not who I am.
Right.
But the wild niggas, man, they the ones that be front and center, man. They got something to prove, man. That's an issue for real right there. Cause it's deception. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that. I see a lot of people who are being something that other people want them to be, or what they want other people to perceive them as. You know what I mean? That's when I say, as far as the sucker niggas. You know what I mean? Because to me, like, if you are real, man, like, then you gonna do whatever you feel. You know what I mean? Now, if me being real, and I always tell people this, and I hate when a nigga say, man, I'm 1,000. Like, thinking logically, you can't be 1,000% real. Because if you 1,000% real, when you 100% real, what does that really mean? You know what I mean? So if you keeping that shit at 110 today, but then tomorrow you keeping it 100.
Hey dog, when it comes to being real, man, it always go back to reevaluating. You feel me? Because you gotta always check yourself for one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always go back and check yourself. Like, man, this shit correct? Am I doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
When I say that though, I look at it as a lot of people where, so to me, when you real, like you always gonna be real. It's like your views will now your views can change. I'm not gonna say that, but when you real, there's nothing that I'm gonna say that's gonna stop you from doing what you do, because it's in you to do that. You know what I mean? But it's when you got if you got a gun in your hand and your logic is, I'ma stay strapped up because I don't know what's gonna happen out here, and I'm gonna make sure that I protect me and myself. And then I come to you and I say, dog, what you got that gun in your hand for? Like, what you need protection for? And then you say, you right, and you give me the gun. I don't need it no more. To me, you not real, because you done already let me take your mind.
No bullshit.
You know what I mean? So it's a thing where if you out here and just like with the liquor, if you got people who act certain ways once they get intoxicated. So now that, to me, that's not you being real. If you real, then no matter whether you high, you drunk, you sober, you gonna do exactly what you would normally do, because it's normal for you to be this way. You know what I mean? So that's when I say sucker niggas, I look at niggas and I say, well, these niggas that go out to the club and we all live in Charles County, and now all of a sudden y'all want to see each other, you want to fight, you want to shoot, but it's so easy for you to pick up and figure out where this nigga live at. And instead, you rather show everybody else, you rather show 100, 200 niggas inside the club that you real, or that you got that backbone. So now it's, all right, let me show these females that I'm about that life. So I'm gonna go smack this nigga on his head with a bottle. But you just seen him at the grocery store with your kids, and you ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, if you real, it don't matter whether you are in the grocery store. It don't matter if you in a church. If you have a problem, you gonna handle it accordingly. You gonna do whatever need to be done, regardless of the situation. Nothing's gonna change your mind of that situation. You know what I mean? So that's why, man, in every neighborhood, in any hood you go to, I always say 90% of the niggas in there are followers. And that, to me, is not a real nigga. Because if you a follower, and I'm not saying that you can't be a follower in life, because, in order to be a good leader, you gotta learn to follow. But it's one of them things where if you following suit because of what another nigga say, or man, look, man, let's go to the club tonight, and you not even a club nigga, and you want to sit back, or you a family man, like you should always be a family man. You know what I mean? And if you a weak nigga, or if you a follower, what'll happen is you'll get a nigga to say, man, let's go to the club, and when we get to the club, I don't fuck with Slim, man, let's get at it. And you don't even think logically, like, hold up, the things that could happen because you don't fuck with this nigga. Now, my whole issue is if
Hey. Oh, that's real nigga shit though. That's grown man shit. But when you got lower niggas that's immature, don't think like that. That's a grown man way of thinking. You feel me? But you gotta. So in one way you gotta be mature to be a real nigga. You feel me? If you immature, you still a child. How can you be a real nigga, man? You still a child, man. Yeah. You got the potential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you notice that you. I keep saying real. You keep saying real nigga.
Yeah.
Because I look at it different.
Nah, I don't look at it different. Because I got some genuine friends. I meet people that's good people, that's real. But they not thugs. You know what I'm saying? So they good people. You know what I'm saying? They genuine people. I know they reliable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So We on the same page with that.
Yeah, I'm hip, but I want to change that concept of when people say that, because everybody want to be a real nigga, but they don't even, like, to me, like, nigga, I just want to be a man. You know what I mean? And that to me is being as real as I possibly can, providing for me and mine. And if you step in that way, then I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to provide for me and mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you got people out here that say, I'm a real nigga, so a real nigga totes a gun. A real nigga sells dope. A real nigga got bitches. You know, so when I
Man, listen, man, a real nigga protect itself by all means. You feel me? You ain't gonna never let a nigga get out on you if you a real nigga. You gonna protect your family and you gonna take care of your responsibilities.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas just saying that, I mean, niggas be going off concepts, man. Niggas be watching to me, I don't know what the fuck.
Actually.
But listen, dog. But listen, dog. Like this shit called the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking about a lot of this shit all the time. Like, we got different views on this shit. You know that.
I already know.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as how we, you know what I mean? I tell you, like, dog, how we attack our culture, man. Our people ignorant. I come from ignorance. I can be ignorant, dog. All it takes for me to get mad and I'm ignorant. You feel me? Like, I make an ignorant decision off of emotions. And my girl told me the other day, she's like, man, when you by yourself, you go out. I'm in Baltimore City. She like, you good by yourself, because I know you're not gonna get into nothing unless a nigga cutting to you.
I want to cut you off, but that right there is like I say, the episode is called Real Recognize Real for a reason. So people always assume when you go to a certain area, oh man, you gotta be shook, you gotta be scared. If you real gonna recognize real, no matter where you at. I done been state to state. Real recognize real, and real also recognize suckers.
Bullshit.
You know what I mean? So
see straight through 'em.
yeah, so it's one of them things that, and suckers recognize real. So that's where I go back to the whole respect situation with the Meadows.
Not only that, suckers recognize suckers.
Yeah, okay, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
They can see what it is. So when I go back to that, I say that's the whole thing where you can, when you real, it don't matter, like none of that shit matters. What hood you in? That's why they say it ain't from where you from, it's where you at and all that shit. It's like boom, I can go to any city. I can go to Cleveland. I can go to Miami. I can go to New York. Real gonna recognize real. Now you gonna have some suckers that's gonna try your realness, but it's a thing where you have to understand that. It's a thing where if you see a sucker nigga, the main thing for me to do, and when I see a sucker nigga, my first reaction is to get the fuck away from him, because me and my mentality is to say, I don't know what Slim gonna do to try to portray to be something else. You know what I mean? So now I know what I'm gonna do to make it home. So now if I gotta do something and it's gonna cost me my freedom or cost me my life, you know what I mean? I'd rather not be around a sucker nigga, because sucker niggas, man, they do shit to impress other people. You know what I mean? Like I'm good, so I ain't gotta worry about impressing nobody. I ain't trying to impress nobody. You know what I mean? So I ain't mean to cut you off, but I wanted people to know that, you know what I mean, especially like the Baltimore City situation. You ain't never lived out Baltimore. Don't nobody know you out Baltimore.
That shit different for me, man. That shit different. That shit different for me, for real. Like, living out there because I see something I ain't never saw. You know what I'm saying? You can't bluff your way through Baltimore. Niggas don't pull out guns and don't shoot. You pull out a gun and don't shoot, nigga, you might get killed. You feel me? The next day or something like that. Like a nigga said, man, you shot a nigga house up, man. You was a bitch ass nigga. I heard somebody say that, man. You shot a nigga house up. You ain't kill him. Like, somebody get killed out there, they don't tell. People, everybody seen it, man. She dead, he dead. Nobody seen it. Everybody out there, you meet one, for the most part, you meet all.
Right.
I ain't saying everybody, but all them niggas got the same mentality out there because they poor. You know what I'm saying? So I already I've been formed and I've been made in the Meadows. So when I come there, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, I see what it is right now. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But they live different out there. You can't bluff your way through there. Niggas that go hard. So niggas that shoot niggas kill anybody. If a nigga he known to be a shooter anybody that jump out there with him, he gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is for real. It's different, right? I respect Baltimore. I don't be out there. I go out there, I club every now and then, have a little fun, but I don't be in the streets. That's not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I be chilling. I got a family. I got a little one on the way. So I'm in the cut right now. That's me, man.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
what I mean?
I want, can we get Pat in here? Because I want to bring him in. You know what I mean?
Oh, he on.
Yeah, good conversation. Can you grab Pat?
Who?
6-pack. But yeah, I'm hip with that. It's wise to not be in the streets out here.
Yeah, because they ignorant. I care about shit. I got a family.
And
I done did my
look at
time,
it.
dog.
I hear you say you got a family alive, and I want to ask you about that. You having children, did that change the way you think or how you react to things?
Nah.
If you could teach them something about the streets, what would you teach them?
Great, Pat.
I don't know. I just want to connect with my son in the way that he understands me as a man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that right now because I'm not around him. I'm not with my baby mother. You know what I'm saying? My baby mother head.
I don't want to cut you off, dog, but I want to make sure we
What's up,
introduce
man?
6-pack, man.
How you doing?
And that's this is Chris Ford, son, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
this another G right here, man. In fact, I don't want to cut Los off, but I want to make sure that we get perspectives from both people.
Change around in life, man. Tell you, boy. From a hard head, knucklehead, didn't give a fuck in life. Now I look at life way different. You know, to me, I ain't believe shit stink. You know, and I got to try and tell that little cats out here, man. You can play tough in the streets, man, but that white man in that black robe, he don't know shit about you. He don't give a damn about you. As long as his kids do good in life, he happy as shit you fuck up each other. You know, and like I told a little young the other day, he talking all I'm like, Shawn, you ain't gotta buck at me. I ain't your threat. It's the other ones. They might be scared of you. I already know. You good. I said, I'll tell you one thing. You go around the corner, one of them cats down there, they gonna sell it. They gonna buy them Michael Jackson tickets that you selling. Yeah. Then they gonna cash it on your ass. Yeah. You gonna wish that your ass listen to me. Yeah. So you ain't gotta work me, man. I'm good, man. Yeah. You know, I tell them I'm good. Shit. You know, I tell cats that in prison all the time.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know you want around me talking that. I don't know that. Those guys over there, they in the gang. They want that shit. They want that shit trouble. Yeah. I say, don't get one of them dummies don't know how to stab. They stab you wrong, you die. You better get somebody gonna stab you, might punish your ass to teach you a lesson. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just keep telling, man.
Now, so when you say you know you was young and hard headed, how long did it take for you to recognize?
Back and forth, in and out the system, you know. Then when I went in like my last time and I really learned more, my cell buddy was the same age. He did the same amount of time that my age. So how long he been in prison? I'm coming there my age. I'm like, how long? He's like, I said, damn, man. So the day I was born, this man went to prison and still in that motherfucker. That let you know the people ain't letting your ass out of that place, man. They make money off you, man. Yeah. I tell motherfucker right now, you want to invest your money in the prison. You make money. You getting your money back.
Oh, definitely.
Prison and funeral home, you getting your money back.
Definitely.
No doubt about it.
That's what he said.
Don't invest in Michael Jordan. You want to make some money? Invest your money in that.
Listen to this shit, right? I heard this shit before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This whole motherfucking story, nigga. I heard this shit in the joint, nigga.
Telling
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like I heard a nigga say the same exact words.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no bullshit.
I mean, but you know what though? It's more than just hearing it though, because a lot of people done heard that shit. I heard that shit. You know, I heard it even when I was fucking up. And you know what I mean? It's one thing my father used to say is a hard head make a soft face. You know what I mean? It's one of them things where you don't recognize it until it really happened to you. So question I got for both of y'all is I see, you know what I mean, the growth, the maturity. Is it something that happened to you that made you grow, or is it something that you've seen that made you grow?
Let me elaborate on that. It's like someone on drugs. Enough is enough sometimes. You gotta tell yourself, man, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, man, somebody give you all the knowledge and wisdom, man. It's just like food, man. You gonna digest what you want to digest and use, man. You know, you eat all the food you want. Some food good for you, some not. So whatever your body gonna digest for you, man, it gonna do it. You know, and like I was trying to catch, man. I keep having my kids come down here and visit me, and I get mad when they don't come and visit me. Like they have to come and see me. They didn't tell me to go to fucking jail. Yeah. Never. Yeah. You know, they didn't tell me to do that. They ain't their responsibility. And I knew telling our cats, man, you on this phone, keep calling that girl. Leave that girl alone, man. Let her enjoy her life. Yeah. She had a dick head when you was home, you had a dick head when you in here. So get the fuck off that phone before you get killed on that damn phone. She chasing that motherfucker girl, man. Go to the library, man, pick your book up, man, learn something, man. Yeah. You know, you ain't got no GED, go get it. You know, when I was there, they were doing college course. Go get it. It's free. Right. Cause you come home, you gotta pay for the shit. So you go get it. Yeah. You know. I said, hey, man, listen, man. Sometimes you be tired of being someone else's slave, modern day slave. And they making money off of your ass. Right. And that's how I look at it. Someone getting paid off my black ass, man, for the jail. You ever notice when you ever go to jail and they let you out a certain time, there's a certain day they let you out? Yeah. Reason why they do that, because that's a deadline or they pay for that bed. Like a hospital. They don't let you out 6 in the morning. They got to let you out at noon. That's a whole full day they got for that bed.
Talk about, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Everything in the world is all about how they can make money off you, the unprivileged. Like I was telling a guy about Southern, we talking about Southern America, not Southern, what the hospital on the southeast on Southern Avenue. Southern Avenue Hospital. Yeah, we talking about that. So the guy's like, man, they closed all the hospitals down Haley. I said, man, you ever notice those hospitals in the war ate drugs, murder, and killing? No motherfucker got insurance. Doctors wasn't getting paid. Yeah. I closed this shit down and let y'all go travel to the hospital somewhere.
Yeah, I ain't getting paid.
Yeah.
That's what this is about.
Call what you want to call me. I'm type of cat, man. Say me out of Virginia. I'm going to the white man hospital. They treat you good. They treat you,
treat you real good.
Yeah. They treat you like you're a motherfucker. Stop. You be in that motherfucker like, damn, this the hospital gonna look like? I got my own room. Shit. Man, you go to the hospital, man, you got to share a bed with 3 people like you in prison, man. Cause you ain't had no insurance. And I tell cats, man, if you could spend money on drugs and alcohol, you need to spend money on insurance for you, your kids, whatever. Cause somebody gonna get hurt, something gonna happen. And you come out your pocket, you still owe a man a bill. Yeah. You was born with a bill, you're gonna die with a bill.
Hey, my nigga, I don't know you. I don't know you. What you did? How much time? I know you did some time.
Yeah, I did 1 day, 2 hours, 3 hours too long. Something like that.
I already know, you know what I'm saying? I'm sharp, man.
And I tell cats like that, I'm like, huh? I said, I was talking to one of my buddies. He just came home, he did 21 years straight. He just got home, bought his own dump truck and everything. My other buddy came home 8 months before him. He got his own tow truck, right? They laid down 21, 23 years. And both of them younger than me. We all ran the streets together.
So what do you tell somebody that, because I hear it a lot. I hear it a lot. I live better inside than I do outside. Like,
nigga, you institutionalized, nigga. That's what I say.
That too.
It's truth. I ain't saying it ain't falsehood, but it's truth. But nigga, you institutionalized.
That too in a certain degree, cause most cats say that, cause one, they can't fucking think. They type of cat, they ain't got nowhere to lay their head when they get out here, cause why? They fucked up every fucking thing. Parents don't want them around there. Baby mothers don't even worry about them. So that's why they saying that. If a man has some type of knowledge or sense or anything, you go get made on the job. You gonna say you live better, cause nowhere in the world you gonna live better. Well, I don't know. They probably been in jail. In jail you might do live better in jail, but in prison you don't. Fuck that.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah, you hear a lot.
I remember the first day I stepped down Jessup, man. First day I stepped in Jessup, they raided the barber shop. I'm in the barber shop talking to some cats I know for half a key of heroin. I said, woo, boy, I'm home now. Damn, boy, I get money like this? Man, show me 20, 30,000. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna crank this shit up. Unconscious.
Right.
You know, I'm unconscious. I'm like, whoa.
Thinking logical.
See, that unconscious. See, and when you start hanging around other cats that think unconscious, you gonna start unconscious. You start thinking, guys, man, is trying to do something positive, man. You like, man, you know what? You gonna fade away. And you hope y'all getting argued definitely fuck you. I ain't been one fuck you anyway. But nah, only a fool live better in prison. 3 meals they gonna give you. You gotta get your ass up 4 o'clock to go eat breakfast.
Bullshit.
And it might just be a boiled egg and oatmeal. And then one toast.
That's what it is, nigga.
Who the fuck gonna get up for that?
Nigga.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know? Then you got the same dirty motherfuckers in the back cooking your food. He probably out there playing basketball all morning, run back to the kitchen, he start cooking and shit. Then probably walk, get out of here, man. I too kidding.
He said, "Probably
Tell that person, great. If I catch a child, I'm gonna use his name. Let him go for me.
Listen, real shit.
Hey,
Real shit.
He like it in there? Hey, he take mine. Shit.
Yeah,
Real
but
shit,
you know
man.
what?
Hey, listen, nigga, that's what go on. Nigga,
Yeah,
I see it every day.
it's like you say though, it's that institutionalized with, agreements with both, because you got people who when they don't have nothing to come home to, it's like, you know what, well,
That's all they
in the
expect.
system, I get 3 meals, I ain't got to worry about who gonna feed me. I ain't got to worry about where I'm gonna lay my head at.
Listen,
Yeah.
nigga, I had a cell buddy. He been locked up. He was an old head. He told me he didn't want to go home. They fucked him up. They did a surgery on him. They fucked him up. So they didn't want to pay all the money, so they wanted to release him. He did his time. He did like 30-something years. You feel me? Nigga had a murder charge. They wanted to release him. He was like, man, I don't want to go home.
You got a lot of them like that, man.
He said he didn't want to go home. I thought the nigga was gay. I'm in a cell with him. I'm like, nigga, this nigga. Now I gotta watch you. You feel me? Like, nigga, what you gay?
He didn't want to go home because he didn't know how to go home. He been there so
It
much.
ain't that
you know.
he was gay. He was institutionalized.
Yeah, he could do.
You know what I'm saying?
He could do better for himself. And I mean, we got family. Everybody got family like that. But people that they come home and they can't get a job, or it's not that they can't get a job.
They don't want a job.
They
don't want a job
because they don't.
They
They would rather somebody tell them when to get up than to say, you know what, I gotta get up and go get this money.
That's what it is.
So it's more or less, you know what, if I come out in the streets, now I know I'm gonna have to pay some bills. Now I know I'm gonna have responsibilities. Now I know I'm gonna have to take care of these kids that I got out here. When I'm in the system, I ain't gotta worry, somebody else taking care of them. I ain't gotta worry about them at all. And the only person I gotta worry about is myself. You know what I mean? So again, that's that being institutionalized, where you got people who just who don't recognize that if you out here on the streets, there's no way that you can say that the system is better. If you out here on the streets, whether you homeless or whatever, you can always say, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna start better. When you in the system, it's the same shit every day. Ain't nothing changing.
See, but laughing. See, we are the system. And when I say we, I'm talking about us as human beings. And I tell a lot of cats. Like, I remember, man, I used to get a little paper and go do all jury do. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna do that shit. Man, fuck that. I ain't gonna do that. I go in there like, man, listen, man, I don't wanna do it. Fuck, I wanna go home. But then I learned, until you go behind those bars, cause you got 12 people that don't know you, and you don't see your own kind, and you go to jail, you like, man, I ain't do this shit for real, I ain't go to jail. You realize, man, you know what? I need to get my ass on the jury duty. Maybe I can save somebody's life for doing time. Right. Or too much fucking time.
Right.
Cause one thing about a person, if they don't know nothing about the law or the streets, you guilty as shit. Yeah. And that police say, yeah, man, I caught him all this my drug. And yeah, look his record. You know what? They gonna say, yeah, I believe that shit. He guilty. 25 years.
No, and listen though, all it take is one. All it take is one to say, man, I disagree.
That's all.
You feel me?
And you go walk.
And then, now they gotta reevaluate the situation.
They come back at you and give they want you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get more of your money.
I got jury
Look,
duty
take more of your money. You got to get another lawyer. You pay another $5,000, $10,000. No, if you ain't got it, you're going to go out there and go hard and go get it. Then you might catch another charge. Then they got you. See, the system already there to get you. And then, like I said, if you don't know how to pitch your eggs and save your eggs, what you doing, like I tell cats, it's all right, look nice. But you can't save more than what you're spending, you fucking up.
Right.
Simple as that. You fucking up. Now I know cats walk around, look, boy, you swear to God, the mother got a Range Rover, Bentley, everything out there, walking like a motherfucker.
Right.
Now they lifting Uber say we have the motherfucker. I'm looking like, man, look how you looking, man. You got all this shit and you ain't got shit. You know?
Right. Now, we good? Alright, just make sure we on our good time.
I got that joint over there. So
Well, I want to make sure because I want to have both angles.
Hey man, why y'all ain't got no green room, man?
We got to bring
I thought we have green room, I'm gonna get a little makeup and powder on me, man. Sip some wine and shit.
Hey, look where your wife is.
Hey, look, I know I go sip some wine.
I'm gonna cut up there.
They offer me a bid.
I already talked to him. We can do some green look stuff. It'll be tight. I'll put whatever you want in that background. It'll be fucking in Italy somewhere. It don't matter.
Phil say, man, you want some corn, nigga?
So
I said,
we got
corn, nigga.
We got some Ciroc right here, Pat.
Yeah, man.
We got some Ciroc and we got some Henny.
No, I don't want that.
I got some Henny too.
I like my drink Doc.
Respect.
Yeah, you go ahead, enjoy yourself.
Look, man, if y'all want to see more of the interview, you're going to have to log on to our YouTube account, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. We trying to do this for the culture. Let's get them subscribers up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I promise y'all, man, this right here, we about to get deeper and deeper into this. So go ahead. Episode not going to be ready till next Saturday, but go ahead now. Check out our YouTube channel.
Man, listen, real man. Not real nigga, real man, man. Listen,
right.
Pay attention.
Hey, appreciate it. Good, kid. Now, here's one question that I got for both of y'all, though, right? Being in the system, how do you feel, how do you go about telling your children about the system?
Man, listen, I done been through that, you know what I'm saying? So I experienced it. This ain't talking from just talking, this talking from experience.
Being a father and being a son?
Being a father, trying to, being in a relationship with a mother and being in the system. You know what I'm saying? You tell them when they able to comprehend whatever they are able to comprehend, you give it to them.
Right.
Because they going to get it anyways. You know what I'm saying? They going to figure it. Once they able to comprehend it, they going to get it anyways. So once you see that they are able to comprehend it, you give it to them real. Don't cut no cards with them. You know what I'm saying? So I tell them, man, I'm locked up. Do you know what drugs is? No. Alright, well, I ain't gonna tell you. Alright, when you know what drugs is, I tell you what drugs is. I'm locked up for drugs.
Right.
This is what drugs is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a whole lot to it. I don't take a whole lot of shortcuts and make it longer than what it is.
Right.
Straightforward. And my kids,
That's it.
my son just now asked me, Daddy, what you was locked up for? Man, I told you when you was a little kid. You wasn't ready for it yet.
Right.
But now you asking me when I'm home. Now I'm telling you what narcotics is. I know you able to comprehend because I talked to you.
Right.
This is what I was locked up for. I sold drugs. I broke the law. I shouldn't have did it. You don't want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So is you what you say, man?
Like I said, man, listen. If you don't want your child to lie to you, don't lie to your child.
Right.
Right.
Simple as that. And I tell kids like this, man. Hey, like you say, I tell you when I'm ready for you to know. Because if I tell you now, like I'm talking to myself. When you ready and you understand, you'll get it. And these kids these days, they ain't no fool, man. I'm telling you, man. Technology is mean, baby.
Yeah. And that's how I look at it. With
they know what's going on.
That they see on the internet and on the TV, you just gotta. I always say preparing for that shit. You know what I mean? Like with me, like I let mines know, man. That shit is real. Prison is real, and I'm not telling you at any point in time that I'm gonna always be here. So I'm trying to get your mind to the point where, at me being who I am, I know at any point in time if shit goes south, I can end up back there.
Hey, listen, my nigga. Real shit. Prison, Malcolm X said, I think it was Malcolm X, I could be wrong. He said that prison is like, he went to prison, you know what I'm saying? He learned the whole dictionary. He mastered it. Nigga memorized the whole dictionary.
Yeah, he read it backwards and forward.
Famous for that. You feel me? He said that prison was college for him. It can, because you got self-time. Stay in the cell, meditate, read books. But outside of that, man, you don't want to go to prison. Prison ain't for no niggas.
But
it's nothing but ignorance.
can I ask a question?
The lowest of the low. I'm talking about.
I know cameraman don't ask too many questions, only because we can edit this, so we don't need that to include. I understand the white man controls the drugs, and his thing is if he can get paid, the tax stuff like booze, it was illegal.
You need to speak a little louder, that way we can hear you.
Booze was like illegal at some point in time, but when he could get paid, then it became legal. Now,
like marijuana.
Familiar
same
with
thing
that.
with
It's illegal.
marijuana. So I think we got a disproportionate number of brothers getting fucked because of the system. I'm just saying, now if you're doing some murder shit, that might be a little different thing. a different perspective. But I'm throwing it out there. What's your perspective on it?
I'm gonna tell you this, right? Man-made laws will always change.
Pack, you want some boots?
Man-made laws, cause they gonna change according to the culture and time.
Yeah, oh yeah, you got
You feel
laws.
me?
You got laws.
Now, divine laws, divine laws won't change. Divine laws is.
Check this
And I
out.
ain't even trying to get religious. But this what Moses came with. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Shit like that. You feel me? So those are divine laws. Divine laws you don't want to change.
What's that? Don't lie,
You
don't
wanna-
cheat, don't
yeah,
steal.
Yeah. Those, that's what you want to
And they've been doing that, made us slave. They lie, steal, and stuff.
But man-made laws, that shit gonna continue to change as time go on. You gonna see stuff changing.
Has it been?
I don't live by the man-made. I don't follow that shit.
Let me pity back on this right quick. Like I was telling my son, right? Now they don't do too much Black history in school, right? And I was telling him how Martin Luther King really died, how he really got killed, not assassinated, because when he got shot, he didn't die, and that's facts, true facts. He went to the hospital, you know, and the guy, one of the doctors, the head chief surgeon of the Dixie Mob, you ever heard about them? Watch the movie Claw. They talk about the Dixie Mob right behind. So him and another guy was in the room. Told the nurse get out. Spit on the man. Took the IV out of him and put a pillow on him and smoked. Killed him. But they let you bleed that he got assassinated. Now, certain amount of years went past. The nurse wrote it down, told the kids. Her kids told it all. The family sued the government. Got paid undisclosed amount. You know, the government gonna tell you what they really gave you. You know, and the guy who shot him was a officer down there, sheriff officer down there. He was the best shooter the person they had on the pop. And it and I try to catch. What's going on now? They still trying to do it now, man. You know, they still trying to do it now. If they could assassinate you, get rid of your ass, man, they would, man. And I tell cats like this: you could do this all you want, you know. With no Caucasian out there. And I tell them, really, Caucasians don't run nothing, man. The Jews run this shit. The Jews run this shit. Once we got Jews, when we put the Jews over there in Israel over there and took their land and gave it to them, we gave them 7.3 million every year until they got on their feet. Now the Jews own our fucking ass. True facts, look it up. You ain't gotta go no further. You know what I'm saying? Now the Jews run. Who they run? The music. Hollywood. Sports. They run everything now. Caucasian ain't running nothing, man. They out there in the mix. You know?
People getting them confused because of the looks.
That's all. Then take their ass back to the Caucasus Mountain. Right there right off the coast of Afghanistan. Right there by the Red Sea. A lot of people know Mid East and Africa was one continent one time. Only thing separated was the Red Sea. It used to be a little stream, a little river. As years went, it spread. It got further away, now it's called the Red Sea. History don't lie, man.
Right.
As long as you know and you keep on searching, you'll find so much. You like, man, wow, man. And I tell my son, man, don't go listen to this, man. This history they want to tell you about some herd tuck, man. Learn about real black pioneers back in those days that really fought for you and died for you. Don't give you the basic history. Go get hungry, man. I tell you, man, treat history like you want some money. You hungry? Go get it. Because if you don't go get it, you don't know shit. You don't know shit. But technology mean this day now. If you don't get it, you won't get it.
I got one last question, then I'm gonna your show. I'm not trying to get you going.
Yes, go ahead, though.
I'm just say this one little thing.
Speak loud so they can hear you, though.
I'm gonna say this one little thing.
Retarded.
Black men was pretty strong back in the day, even though they was deprived of certain shit. They made shit illegal for them to do. They couldn't compete with the white boys. They couldn't vote. They couldn't buy property. They couldn't own shit and all that.
They own stuff.
But they had their own community. Back in the day.
We did.
Okay, and they thrived. They were badass niggas. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if a lot of people know that shit. So now today, and I'm gonna say that because maybe young dudes don't know it, maybe they do know it. Okay, but they was badass niggas. Now shit has changed. Okay, I'm talking about 19s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. Now we got 2019. Whole lot of shit has changed. White boy always put a fucking law in there. when he see the black man getting too successful, he changed the fucking law and changed the rules so you can't fucking compete.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
He let your ass get a job in the government before you think you better than other man. And you gotta realize, think about when you was young. Most jobs we had what? Construction, everything like that. Everybody grandparents, you know what I'm saying? I mean, real good job, working hard, boom, out there struggling. Going home with your family. Like most of you people father what? 12 kids, 15 kids? Yeah. Well, they were going home horny and tired.
My grandmother went to D.C. to buy 300 acres in Charles County.
Exactly.
Hey, real shit.
Yeah. Tell you, man. I know some brothers, the Johnson boys, right there off Prince Frederick. They run the school bus down there, and they run the sewer system down there. Got over 200 some acres down there. Got longhorn bulls in the yard. So you got some people still got, and like I tell them, some of our great whatever, they had their DNA was up here fucked up. They feared the white man. They were scared of the white man. So what they did is they passed it down in your trend. Oh man, the white man better you. Like you go get a job interview, white man there, you like, oh, I ain't gonna get the job, man. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. And that's that same mentality right there. It passed on to each generation. Think someone better than you. Think someone better. As long as you keep thinking that, man, you always gonna be there all your life. And I tell life, be what you want to be.
Let me share it with you, man. Like, man, and I learned this shit from prison.
Man, you learned a lot from prison.
I learned a lot. I learned everything from prison.
You learned the whole world from prison.
Majority.
Prison got their own rules.
Prison. I ain't read, nigga. I couldn't read until I went to prison. That's when I read. Like, niggas, man, read, nigga, read. You feel me?
Good
so
knowledge.
that's when I was forced to read. But I learned, you know what I'm saying? We force our energy. Whatever we force our energy into, that's what we put our energy into. But that's what they want us to put our energy into. You know what I'm saying? So long as they keep us putting our energy into what they want us to put it into, which is right now, if you look at the culture,
hate each other,
drugs, hate, violence. You know what I'm saying? They good, but we'll never succeed at our full strength. But if we succeed at our, if we put our energy into what they doing, man, we'll overcome them. We'll be aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? And we did it before. This what history showed. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we not doing it.
We got them.
That's real.
I mean, is it an issue with this? I mean, I just look at this as far as our people, where we looking at this street code, where we
what code?
The street code.
Oh, they still going off that shit?
Yeah, that's what I was ready to say, man. That shit not even.
That street code shit gone.
That shit is deception.
They out here ratting. They want to be gangsters. They ratting. They scared to go to prison and all that. They rats.
Hey Jay, my nigga, I'm talking to you. Islam taught me that. I'm a Muslim. Islam taught me that, man. That shit is deception. That shit is Satan deception. It's not even real. All that shit they saying, not telling, they claiming they live by, it's not real. Niggas is saying it, but the actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying?
They say your mouth say anything.
They lying. Man, nigga, so if you choose to follow that deception, that's on you. I don't choose to live like that. I choose right now. I work every day. I come home. I'm home. I pay bills. I take care of my responsibilities as a man. But at the same time, I don't forget where I come from, and I don't look down on the niggas that's ignorant. The niggas that's ignorant, and I know how to reach my culture. And that's what this is my first cousin right here. We talk about that shit all the time. I say, man, if you want to reach our people, man, they ignorant. I'm talking about not just here, worldwide, niggas. You looking at that? Look at the urban areas. Don't look at the county areas.
Tell you.
They ignorant. So you don't wanna speak to them, speak for them. They acting off, man. That shit real, man. And I only learned this shit from living in Baltimore. Like when I was a Muslim, they put me on a tier they made me a tier Ahmed. The Imam, meaning he's the head of the Muslims. He said, man, I want you to be the head of the Muslims on a tier.
Right.
Meaning I'm on a tier with 40, it's 100, it's 300 niggas on a tier. I'm on a tier with 50 Muslims.
I mean, he trust.
He said, man, I want you to be the head of them niggas. For some reason. For one, because I had intellect. For two, he knew I was a street nigga. So he like, man, how you gonna adapt to these niggas? So I had to use religion at the same time, because I read, I studied, But at the same time, you gotta adapt to these niggas from a street point. They ain't just gonna pit a motherfucking nigga that's straight Muslim there. He pray every day. Nah, they ain't gonna pit him there. You ain't gonna reach him like that, nigga. You gotta adapt to them. That's how you reach the culture. You know what I'm saying?
So as far as, because I know at one point in time, I can guarantee you, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna put this out there. Both of y'all live by the street code. So is it now that you have adapted, or is the street code changed?
Nah, it don't change. It don't change.
Code don't change. The unconscious individuals just changing now. And I tell you one thing about, you gonna go to street code and it's like straight up, man. Listen, man. This man doing that, he doing all that. But these cats, man, and it's a shame, And I tell a lot of young cats that a monkey can sell drugs. Be honest with you. A monkey can sell drugs.
Bullshit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what you doing with yourself? When I grew up and I sold drugs, that's from older cat. You don't be out in the open doing shit. Whatever you did, man, you was in the area, man, you sold, everybody knew, and people knew you was doing something. These cats right now, man, I see cats in gas stations selling drugs. I'm like, player, I could be a police.
Yeah. They asking you.
Listen, nigga, why I live in Baltimore and I respect them niggas to the fullest. I respect them because they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Not because they men, but I respect them because they don't give a fuck. And you gotta respect the nigga that don't give a fuck. Because if you don't, then he gonna prove his respect because he don't give a fuck. You feel me? And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So
they get less time than us too.
Yeah.
Baltimore. Believe me.
I don't understand that. That's something I don't understand.
Reason why, one, it's a city and it's 80% drug population area. So they look at them a little different when they go to court. Then like somebody down in the county right here get caught, they'll turn your ass up down in this county quicker than cats up in that city. And believe me, I go like, damn, you got the same job. How the fuck you get 5 years? I'm doing 10 in this motherfucker here. I'm doing mine's mandatory. You only got 5. I'm like, damn, I should have caught.
Hey, look, man, listen. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too much longer, man. I know we done went so motherfucking long
We did
right
like
now.
two
Yeah.
hours.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
But it was good shit.
But what it was is it was real. You know what I mean? And that's I told somebody I ain't gonna put my elbows because my elbows are a little ashy. So
Listen,
we gonna ride, man.
I said this is gonna be the realest episode ever.
OG, nigga.
Because I know what we had going on here.
I look up to you, boy.
And I knew that this was gonna last a long time
OG
due to what we had.
Yeah, respect,
So
no question.
It's one of them things where I hope that everybody was educated by this, man. And mainly why I brought these two brothers here, because I feel like the growth has came with both of them. I feel like with both of these brothers, they have been in that dark circle where it's nothing around them but darkness, and they had to do what they had to do. And I look at them now. This motherfucking pack got the motherfucking got the button up on and shit. Motherfucking looking all sharp with the glasses and shit.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean? Like
Got grandkids. I gotta look a little grand.
Hey,
You got grandkids,
that's
man.
growth. And I can promise you,
keep on bubble guns and dollars.
just like that picture I showed you of your grandfather, nigga. That's you in 50 years.
I hate
Hold
to
up.
Hey, listen.
Hold
Hold up.
I got something to
Man,
say.
I hate to hear that, man.
I watched this show.
I see that though.
You watch
And I heard y'all was smoking in my goddamn van while I was locked up too. Motherfucker. Man, said, yeah, man, we out there smoking in the van.
Hey, you wasn't supposed to hear that,
That
right?
motherfucker was smoking in my motherfucking van. I'm in prison doing time. They in my van smoking.
Hey, listen, but I see the shit, man. I had, and I seen the picture. I said, man, that nigga look like me.
Hey, look.
I ain't want to believe it, but I said, man, that nigga look like me, man. That's my grandfather. He looked like my father. He looked like me. That's my DNA. DNA. If you don't trust nothing, nigga, DNA is real.
Yeah. Hey,
That
look.
motherfucking DNA, that
So-
shit stick, nigga.
We made sure that we got y'all shirts, man. Pack. We got you an extra large. Boom, man.
Respect.
Yeah.
Man, say
Respect.
You want?
Respect. You already know.
You already.
Say less.
Hey, look, man.
So y'all got?
Hey, look. Remember?
Thank you, cuz. Come here, yeah, baby.
Hey, look.
Thank you,
Like,
nephew.
I appreciate you coming out, man. Hey, look. Hey, what I haven't acknowledged is how I know both of them, and I know he said it a whole bunch.
Nigga, this my family, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, look,
this family.
Hey, look.
If you fuck with Buck, nigga, you fuck with Los. Ain't no doubt about it, nigga. Don't question it. Don't assume. Don't think.
Hey, look.
I'm with him.
Hey, you already know.
Believe it.
Hey, look, hey, for real, when you fuck with me, you already know, man. I ain't about that other shit. I'm with this real shit, just trying to preach this positivity.
Ain't no question.
So don't come at me with nothing negative, because I'm not trying to go back that way, man. I got 3 kids at home that I'm trying to make sure that I stay there for. I'm trying to live till I'm 167.
FOE,
You know
family
what I mean?
over everything.
So if y'all can understand that, just leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. We gonna keep this shit 100. So, look, man, until the next time, we appreciate Pac, we appreciate Los, the lovely guest, Melanie Love.
No, my name is.
I'm the black and whites just like last time. He's back in the black and white just like last time. The judge gave him 20 plus his back up from last time. Now he reading books and doing push-ups to pass time. If you ain't get the message by the end of that last line, then play it back, turn it up and listen one last time. This is for my niggas who depend on that fast life. Remember that the system ain't forgetting your past life.